Good evening, welcome back. The 13th of July 2026, Monday, 7:45. Before we get the actual readings, let's just go back to last night. And going forward, this is what I'm planning to do. Have one video a day, cover 24 hours. Let's get started. Stopped recording around here. After dinner, had a little walk and I went up to around 7. And I was pretty stable on 6.8. I took this screenshot at 8:30. I had 3 tablespoons of cottage cheese and I went to bed, fall asleep relatively early, around 9ish. Woke up this morning. I took this screenshot about 5 minutes after waking up. As you can see, Abasagla took me down to the borderline. This one here, I didn't feel anything, and I think it was more than likely I was laying on the sensor. As soon as I opened my eyes and I sit up, not even stand up, straight away started to go up. So I was around the borderline, I guess, all night. This is 10:50. I woke up about 1:45, no alarm. Next picture. Started the day as usual, opened the window, get some fresh air. Pint glass of warm water with a pinch of salt, a coffee, and I took Rocky out for a walk. Came back, and we were on 5.7 for about half an hour. Took him back today to my brother's. He's going to be there till Thursday. 250 grams of full-fat Greek yogurt with 1.5 spoonful of almond butter. Mixed it well. And about 10 minutes later, right before we just went, I had 55 grams of fresh blueberries. And then we had 20 minutes walk to my brother's, spent there about 10 minutes, 20 minutes walk back. And went to Tesco's straight away. That's 15 minutes from home. Did shopping, came back and just prepared for exercise, no food required. I went to the park and I had 1 hour calisthenics session, full body. It's actually a total of 1 hour with a good warm up and nice stretching at the end. And I started to add a bit of run for my exercise routine. So I had about 5-10 minutes run straight after. Came home. Let me see if I took a screenshot. Of course I did. Came home. I didn't take a picture, but I had beef bone broth with 5 grams of creatine. And I had 6 eggs. This is an omelette, even if it doesn't look like. I had mushrooms, red bell peppers, and a bit of chili for the sake of fun. Another 55 grams of fresh blueberries at the very end as a dessert, and 6 eggs with a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. No insulin for this. Yes, about an hour and a half later, I took this screenshot. So this is where we were. And then the Greek yogurt and the almond butter started to kick in. So it was raising up for a little bit. Even though I was walking, it was still hitting in, but no insulin because I was planning to go to the park, get a good session. I didn't want to mess with insulin, whether I'm right or wrong. Did the strength training. I went up to the borderline and I started to drop. Had the breakfast around here, the eggs. that stopped a little bit. Took a shower. This always goes up a little bit when I go to the shower, whether it's hot or cold. And then finished showering and it started to come back again. This is when I decided to shot 1 unit of Novo Rapid. That was about an hour and a half after food. When it started to... Did I take a picture of that? No, that was the picture actually. Yeah, so I didn't want to sit on 7.6. What would happen is straighten up and I would be around 6 down to 7.6 down to 6 for hours, nice and slow. And I didn't want that. I wanted to use all the nutritions out of the food I was eating. So I injected 1 unit of Novo Rapid, and just to play safe, I had a bit of Brazilian nuts with 250 grams of kefir, and didn't take a picture of that one. Why? Because we probably already covered. Yeah, we must be covered. We must be covered. Right, so I do apologize, but I didn't take a picture. What happened was after this. Let me see if it's on the actual screen. Let me just have a look. Yes, that's why. That's why, because we covered. So even though I had the kefir and the Brazilian nuts, I still dropped down. I was insulin sensitive. So it helped with the eggs and the berries and also the kefir and the nuts. It dropped me down. So when I was close to the borderline, I had, I'm a bit confused with the pictures, I had another 200 grams of kefir, a handful of blueberries, and about 10 minutes later an apple. And a bit of dark chocolate as well. I went to Wolverhampton with my brother, and as you can see, it worked. So he stopped me there, and slowly, while I was sitting in a car, it took me up to about 6, and I was around 6.5, and slowly started to come down. This is 5.7. I took this picture as soon as we arrived to Wolverhampton. He had to sort something out. I was waiting in a Costa, and I had a little walk as well. I've got good results on that, by the way. There's another screenshot here, and that was right before dinner. So I was pretty stable walking around and being in Costa. Just to keep myself up, I had, when we arrived, I had a medium Americano, and later on I had a small cappuccino. It's got a bit of carb, a bit of protein, a bit of fat, but only just a small amount, and that was enough to slow down the dropping, and it worked. So this is, I took this screenshot before dinner. As you can see, I could manage around here. This is straight before my first bite. I injected 1 unit of Novo Rapid, and I'll show you the picture of my dinner as well. 20 minutes before my first bite. What a treat it was. Again, 120 grams of Fridge cold boiled potatoes. I've got 2 chicken breasts with some green herbs, thyme, oregano, basil, a bit of black pepper and a pinch of salt. And on the side I have yellow bell pepper, red bell peppers, and cucumber. The total carbs including the sides with the potatoes, about 25 grams. So normally I would shoot 2 units for this and then go for a walk, for a 10-minute walk. But this time I've only injected 1 unit and I only went for 5 minutes walk. Maybe less than that, maybe just 4. I went out to the car park and I came home. Let's get the actual figure once again. Boom. As you can see, we are straighting up now. We are straighting up. I injected Abasagla about half an hour ago, and I will definitely have a bit of cottage cheese before bed, just to make sure I'm all right through the night. And this is it from me for now. As I said at the beginning, going forward, I'm gonna make 1 video a day, cover 24 hours. And this is it from me for now. I'm ready to watch a bit of Netflix with my missus. She put a new series on, some Vikings in it. That's gonna be on a site for me. I've still got things to sort out on my phone, and then take a shower and get a good sleep, a good recovery sleep. Still on holiday this week, and I will come back in the morning. I wish you a peaceful good evening. Take care of yourself and have a good night's sleep, good recovery. See you in the morning. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.